welcome back to our channel of kids and guinea pigs and bunnies now. It's awesome. Also, if you're watching this now, happy birthday, it's your birthday. If it is your birthday. Never know. Alright, well, let's give you a tour. We have Winnie over there, who is flopped.
What is she?
She is flopped. Flopped or walked.
What does that mean?
That means she is chillax, she is chill, she is relaxed, she's awesome, she's just like, yeah.
Look at her feet. What's over there next to her?
It's a litter box. And some water, and hay, and an igloo, because it's awesome.
What are these?
Those are Brussels sprouts,
Why are they on the floor?
because we were feeding them.
What do they go crazy over?
Raisins.
Should you give them a lot?
No,
Just
just a few, because raisins are like treats to bunnies.
Yep, full of sugar. And you don't want a fat rabbit, even though the idea of a fat rabbit is adorable. It's not healthy for your rabbit. So,
No. And if you're watching this and you have a bunny or a guinea pig, people think pellets are their main diet. No. Hay.
what kind of hay? Do you know?
Orchard grass.
Orchard grass,
Orchard
yep.
grass.
Or
Timothy hay.
Yep, Timothy hay.
So,
Yep.
yeah, those are the one things you want to make sure they have hay and water basically all the time, but don't go too much on the pellets. And do just a big handful of pellets, and that's
Like your size hand,
Yeah,
not my size hand.
My size.
Yeah, your hand's not as big as mine.
Shush.
What do you have to do to your house if you have bunnies?
Vacuum. Make sure you have a vacuum, a good one.
And
You need to bunny proof it. So you have bunnies, and you have rubber kind of around the floor,
like shoes
like shoes
or cord.
cords, like pins, anything they would get into. Make sure it's stacked up, like a balloon. Maybe put it like we, when we're done with our playing with balloons or something, we put it in there so they can't reach it. And if you have shoes or something like that, you can put them in a little cubby like
a
this.
container. Right.
Yeah, and if you have a rack, put your backpacks on there.
Because why?
Because they will munch on them and they will devour them.
Yes, they will. It's not good for them.
No.
She's just hanging out.
Because it can cause digestive problems and things like that.
Okay. Do you want to go see and talk about their enclosures? Do our bunnies have cages?
Yes.
But
when you have a cage and you have a bunny,
wait. She's cleaning her face. I'm coming, buddy. What are you doing, Winnie? Come here. She really is the cutest ever. She's fluffy. What kind of rabbit is she?
that is a lion head. Lion heads are very poofy. Sometimes they just have poof around their neck. Sometimes they're fully poof, like Winnie the Poof.
We have a full poof.
Winnie.
Winnie the Poof.
And we also have a lot. That's mine. That's Freckles.
Here she comes. Here she comes. Hi. Hi, baby. Are you licking the carpet?
Can I boop you?
Boop, boop. Kisses. Kisses. Hi. Hi, honey.
That's what some people call kiss. A boop. Boop. Kiss. I mean, just boop your nose on their nose.
Do rabbits like to be picked up?
No, because they'll think, because they are wild animals. If you try and grab them, they're prey animals. So if someone's oh, she licked my knee. Someone's trying to go down and grab them, it's like a hawk coming down and trying to swoop them up and try and eat them. So what you want to do to get them warmed up to you, like start liking you, start coming up to you, is just start feeding them at a certain time. And she stopped again.
Look at those feet.
You want to like start feeding them things at a certain time, and if you just start like going like to let them know that.
So it's like habit.
Yeah, so it's like a habit, so that they know what time you gotta come out and they gotta get food. Make sure they have water, hay, basically all the time.
And they get
pellets,
fresh vegetables.
Yeah, they get fresh vegetables every day, basically. And pellets. When you give them pellets, give them a handful one day. The next day at the same time, give them the same handful. It doesn't have to be exact, but give them another
But
handful.
it's not a lot of pellets.
Yeah. Back to the cages. When you have a cage and you have bunnies and things like guinea pigs, they like
or
to
rabbits.
Run around. Or rabbits. Something that a rodent, let's say. Something like that. They like to run around. So when you build a cage, don't make it like a.
So don't get a store-bought cage.
Yeah, don't get like that. Like
store-bought cage.
Store-bought cage. Like
They're too what?
They're too small.
That's right.
And they cannot like run around. So don't put your bunny in like a 2x1 or something like that. Like 2 grids here, 1 grid.
Well, a lot of people with bunnies, they'll buy a hutch and they'll put them outside. Is that safe?
No.
Why?
Because outside there might be poison in your yard, and they might eat up grass that has poison in it.
Yep, if you use like weed killer and stuff.
Yes,
okay.
And there's also might be prey
animals that
could just soup them up and grab them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they're exposed to what? The
weather.
Yep. Do bunnies get hot pretty easily?
Yes. So when you have a bunny, particularly, like she has a lot of fur, you usually want to have a fan on, like something like that, because they will get hot very easily because of their fur and stuff like that.
Yeah. So what else should you do if you have bunnies? Why did we take them to the vet?
Oh, to get fixed.
Okay. Why is that important?
If you want bunnies and you have, let's say, like, not in particular because they won't have children, but like a female and a female, like a girl and a girl, they will help each other. It's awkward, but that's how sometimes they like.
And they can get what when they hit their teenage phase?
They can like start scratching and biting.
They can start fighting, right?
Fighting each other.
And they get very territorial.
Yep.
And they start peeing everywhere.
Yep.
And pooping everywhere. And they stopped using what?
The litter box.
Right. Because they were trying to overdo each other's scents.
Yes.
And then obviously if you have a male and a female, you don't want babies.
If you don't want babies.
Because it will happen.
If you don't want babies, then get them fixed. And when you introduce them slowly. So like have like we use this. We put this in the hallway over there. And we just had it like that, and then we had both of the bunnies on each side.
It took like a week, right, to start introducing them to each other? It took a long time.
Yep.
All right, so what about our, let's go check out their cages. So we have cages for our bunnies. They're not store-bought. What are they?
They're grids.
Grids, so it's called a CNC cage.
Mm-hmm.
So we did build a enclosure for their safety, right? So if we go away for a weekend, we can put them up or something and have somebody come over and feed them so that they're safe, right? And then obviously while they weren't fixed, we had them in their enclosures and they were only allowed where?
In our rooms.
In your rooms, right. But now, what do?
Now they just
run all over, right?
They usually don't go like on the tile floor. Also, another thing. So you have tile floor. And you want bunnies.
Or wood floor.
Or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I would recommend getting a lot of carpets.
Area rugs
Like this, something. because they like to grip, and on floors like that, they'll just slide.
And they could hurt themselves.
And they can hurt themselves because, like, their back legs are so strong they can actually break their backs.
Yes, they can. That's smart.
On tile floor.
Yep. So we have out here, we have water bowls over there. Can't really see them. And a litter box. And then a box full of hay, right? Just for them to play in, and that's exactly what they do. Mm-hmm. We have our little fence up here because we have records and some other stuff over there I don't want them to get to, so we put that up for now. And you just tore all the Brussels sprouts up, and now the Brussels sprouts are all over the floor. What are you doing? Okay.
I'm saying hi.
All right. She's going to get up. She's so sweet. She really is the sweetest bunny. All right, come on. You want to show them your... We only got a few more minutes, so come on.
Okay.
So let's go to your room first.
Yep. All right. Don't care if it's messy.
It is a little messy.
Don't judge me.
Don't judge me. It's a little messy. You need to make your bed and pick up some stuff.
My bed is made. I just have to fold these back.
Okay, come on. Talk to me about the cage here.
So, as you see, it's pretty big.
It's a big cage.
Also, another
with
thing.
Litter box and hay.
You're going to want to do when you have bunnies, you're going to want to change their water bowl basically every day. Because
water and food bowl.
Sometimes it'll get dirty, sometimes it'll run out, or sometimes it'll have poop or pee in it.
Because they jump in it.
That's why with us, we have my water bowl on the shelf, and it's kind of high. So they don't really step in it or, like, jump in it.
No, we used to have it over here
near
near
the
the
thing,
thing, and they kept jumping
and they kept on jumping in it, and there was a whole bunch of poop, and I just had to clean it out. It was a mess.
Right.
And
so the bottom is coroplast, right?
Coroplast, yep.
It's a little, we put that down essentially as a base because, you can see they weren't fixed, so we were worried about potty training them at this point. He's fine hopping around on this. They chase each other in and out of here all the time, and then when we need to close them up, it closes completely, and we latch it, and he has a shelf, a little hidey down there, and he has some space to move around. We're actually planning on enclosing the whole thing, like all the way across the top, and adding another shelf over there, probably maybe like an L. Just something so he can maybe even a shelf up here so he can jump up, but we'll deal with that later. All right, show me the other one. No. Hey, Winnie.
Hi. You just stepped on my foot.
Hi.
And in here you will get a tour of Freckles, my bunny. Now,
bunny. This is not his cage.
Yeah, no, this isn't my cage. The cage that we just showed you was mine, but this is my bunny. Hi, bunny.
So here, same thing. Be prepared. If you have a rabbit, you're going to get hay where?
On the floor and
everywhere. Hay is going to be everywhere. So if you're allergic to hay, bunnies are not for you.
No.
Or guinea pigs. So we have a big old litter box in here, a rack. We put this thing here, but they keep pulling it out to try and eliminate some of the mess. We can access it through the top, so this comes off. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. What are you doing in there? He likes that spot. So as you can see, it's not completely closed in. You can reach in and see him. We got a shelf there. It's kind of messy right now. We haven't really cleaned it. She loves to hide underneath there. And so this is Winnie's cage, and then the doors on the side, they actually close and we can latch it.
Another thing, by the way, if you have carpet like us, if you have carpet for your floor,
yeah,
they will tear it up.
They will.
Come over here.
Let's see. What happened?
This will happen.
Oh, yeah, they did. They tore it up. Yep.
So
good thing we're replacing the floors.
Yeah, so that's why if you come over here, like I have this, because you see they tore up that.
And so that was before they got fixed.
That was before they got fixed.
Right.
And they want it out. So if you have like a piece of cardboard, do that.
Or a piece of tile.
Or a piece of tile, something like that. Put it over there.
Look at her on your bed.
Hi, girl.
Hi, sweetie.
Hey, girl.
So they free roam the house. They do their thing, and it's a lot of fun. And so they have their toys, their little wood shoes that are all over the floor. They move them. That's part of a wicker ball. Hey, bud, what are you doing? Hi. Hi. There's a cup. We have some paper that came in a box and an old straw hat. They like kicking around the plastic bottles there. We have some cat toys, a box that they like to go into. So they're...
Yeah. If you have like water bottles and they're empty and you don't want to throw them out or something like that, all you need to do is tear off the piece of paper.
Yep, tear off the plastic paper.
Like this. Tear off the piece of paper.
And they'll just mess around with it.
And then just put it on the floor and they'll mess around.
Yep, they'll move it. They'll manipulate it.
Yep.
Oh, you want in now? Here. Watch out. Watch out.
I have to see, like they have no, what's it called? I know
Oh, here he goes. He's excited.
Yeah.
Just a little, don't do too much. They're both going to fight over who gets it. One can go in one and the other one can go in the other.
And
Look at them both.
I haven't even done anything. Over here.
That's plenty. Here, I'll grab Winnie and put her in hers. Go put some in hers. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching our channel. This is just an evening in the life of bunnies and such.
Yeah.
Ooh. So she does not like to be picked up, so we're trying to be very careful and not scare her because she will kick. And they have very big claws. They have very large claws, and they can destroy you if you're not careful. So just set her down. Oh, she got you. She got you. Come here, baby. Come here.
That hurt.
Yeah, she got you. Yeah. And anyway, so these wood shoes are great. They love them. So we literally just leave them around and they chew on them. They throw them around and stuff. It's pretty cool. All right, so thanks for watching our channel. We'll be back with more fun stuff at another time.